fresh on the scene. Franchise best on the team. Blue faces busting out the scene. New life is something like a dream. Back out fresh on the scene. Franchise best on the team. Blue faces busting out the scene. New life is something like a dream.
What is good, YouTube? It is Bree Hall, aka Hara, and if you've been here for a really, really long time, I'm talking about since I was in high school, then Smartista Beauty. You feel me? Some people still ask to this day. They say, you look like Smartista Beauty, and I'm just like, and I'd be like, I don't see it. But today I have the craziest story time for y'all, and this story happened literally yesterday. So the information is very, very fresh. The story is fresh. And long story short, somehow, some way, while I'm at home in my pajamas, I got linked into literally this whole surviving R. Kelly, Joycelyn Savage debacle with Patreon. It just, y'all, and I didn't even do nothing. I would just sit and mind my business. So this is the story of how that happened. I figured this would be a cool Vlogmas video to just share with y'all. If you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, you already know bits and pieces of this story. I'm just gonna flesh it out a little bit more. And with that being said, make sure you subscribe. Please hit that notification bell and definitely thumbs up this video if you enjoy the story, if you were thoroughly entertained. I was definitely entertained living it, so yeah, but it's free to subscribe, so I just, I appreciate when y'all do it, and it helps you find these videos way easier rather than searching for them, because I think it's now 62% of y'all aren't subscribed, so, but you're watching, so sis, get the recommendation, get the video notification, okay. So, it all started after I finished editing some of my Vlogmas videos. Then, randomly, I'm like, I feel really good. And Instagram notifications, if you have an Instagram following, can build up. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to brag or say that in any type of way, but they do build up. So I do try my very best to go in daily and try to answer as many as I can. Some I'm not able to get to, but simply if the day is busy, I'm human. But on this particular day, I was like, all right, I'm about to go read some of my DMs. I'm going through. And then I see a DM that's like, is this you? Normally I would skip by some of these because I'm like, oh, this is a scam or something like that. But then I click on it and it's actually a picture of me in an unfamiliar way. Like the text looks interesting. And naturally I'm like, okay, a lot of blogs and stuff. Thank God we got that verification check on Instagram, y'all. Finally, if you've been following Instagram, you know this is a big deal, okay? Because companies and scammers will literally sit around and try to pretend to be you, and that is very, very weird, okay? And it's also not good for me, because then if someone's pretending to be me and a company sends them something or contacts them and they're like, hey, you didn't make a video on this product and I never even knew about it because it's a fake page. So verified, whatever. So I'm thinking, okay, this is just another hair company stealing pictures, or all these companies be stealing pictures a lot from offline. So I'm like, okay. But then I'm like, this is a drama page. What? Y'all know and I know that I'm rarely involved in any drama. Like, I be over here painting, sketching on my iPad, just, if you know what that means, then you know, but like, I be minding my business, okay? So I'm just like, drama page. And then I'm just thinking like, I mean, it is me, but how does this all, I'm just trying to like, it's just like, how does this correlate, right? So before saying anything, I look at the name of the drama page and I'm like, okay, let me type this in, because the name and title of the video was something, I'm gonna probably put it on the screen, but it's something like Joycelyn Savage reveals her identity on mysterious Instagram and Patreon accounts. So I'm like, what? So, for backstory, for those of y'all who haven't been following the Surviving R. Kelly Chronicles, basically they did a documentary on Lifetime called Surviving R. Kelly, where all these women who allegedly experienced abuse from R. Kelly came out and talked about their situations and stuff like that and what they experienced, right? One of the girls that was allegedly still to this day missing and under like brainwashing, mind control, all that good stuff, not all that good stuff. That's not good. But it's just an expression I use a lot, y'all. Don't mind me. But Joycelyn Savage was one of the people that's allegedly still his girlfriend. And there's news clips of this from, I believe, Gail did an interview with her and one of the other girls that's pretty much, they're claiming to be in like a polyamorous situation. But Joycelyn went missing many, many years ago when she was actually just an older teenager. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully all that info is correct, y'all. I'll try to fact check. But basically, long story short, after all this silence and all this time, and after the documentary and everything simmered down and the interview simmered down, randomly, Joycelyn Savage's Instagram page started getting activity and traction. And naturally, that sparked a lot of conversation because R. Kelly is in jail right now and awaiting trial for some other stuff that popped up. We're not even gonna get into that, okay? But he's away, and I'm like, all right, so people are talking like, is she free? Did she escape captivity? Is she trying to like say her piece now that he's locked up? And then a Patreon account actually appeared. And what Patreon is, for those of you who don't know, is a paid subscription service that a lot of YouTubers and content creators use to give you guys extra content and just stuff that like you might not find on our channels, behind the scenes, interviews, podcasts, all types of stuff, right? I've even considered making one myself, but I wasn't sure if I'd have time to like manage doing a bunch of extra content too. It's good because YouTube has been demonetizing a lot of content for certain reasons recently, and people feel like it's infringing upon free speech in a way, so they wanted to maintain, you know, doing what they do in their YouTube videos, whether that be, we're not even gonna get into that because some of the stuff is kind of unfair, but they wanted to maintain the integrity of their channel while still making an income, so that's that. Now that raises questions, okay, because we haven't heard from this woman in ages, so it's like, is this really her? Because we haven't seen her use social media. The page was inactive for about the last 2 years, I want to say. So I think they said the last activity was in 2017, but it was definitely photos of her on there from 2017. And that's really hard to fake. So people do feel like it's an authentic Instagram account, but now it's become active and people wanted to know what's going on. So getting fast forward now, she actually posts allegedly that she will be doing a Patreon storytelling of the entire encounter, releasing bits and pieces every week, because Patreon, you could do different amounts of subscriptions, and based on your subscription is how much info and stuff you'd get, right? So naturally, of course, people want to make sure this is the real person before they donate, even though I think the Patreon got, last time I even checked into the story, it had like $3,000 worth of donations already. So people are like, ooh, I want to make sure that this is the real person before I spend the coin on this story, right? And then, yeah, so that happened. And then it became a national news story. I'm talking about CNN, CBS, Rolling Stone, all these places covered, the USA Today, I believe as well, covered this mysterious Patreon account because some posts already went up chronicling the alleged abuse and all the stuff that was happening, right? So you're probably like, Bree, this story's crazy. I've either heard some of it or I haven't, but how does this relate to you? This is where things get a little bit wild, okay? Like, again, mind you, through all of this, I'm still in my pajamas, and I wasn't in my pajamas the whole time. Kind of was. But that all this was going on in the news, but I was still at home in my pajamas when this DM came in. So I go to this drama channel and I start watching the video, and it's called like she reveals her face and da-da-da. So I'm still wondering how I come up in the story. I'm still like, I'm one of those benefit of the doubt people, like to my own detriment sometimes, because I literally be like, oh yeah, like that is crazy how like the Patreon came up, girl. Yeah, I feel you, but like I wonder how I'm coming into all of this. Like, why am I in this video? So then video's playing through, I'm skimming through, and then the woman who made the video literally said, oh, and finally, after all of these identity crises and debacles, like where everybody's been trying to find out who this girl is and to see if it's really her and reveal her face, we're finally about to find out. Now, allegedly, on her page, the Joycelyn Savage Instagram page, she said, hey guys, I'm about to start doing promos. So like selling promos. Again, money's coming into this, so it's a little suspect, just a little bit, you know what I mean? And I say that to say because you have family that's allegedly looking for you and places you can run if you don't have money, you know what I mean? Possibly, don't know the story. But it's just weird that all these things arising are financially based without a face. So she's like, when I start doing the promos, you know, that'll clear a lot of the identity stuff up. You will see my face. So then finally the big reveal happens and she's like, this is her face. This is her today now that she is out of captivity. And this is the clip that they played. And I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm just like, ooh, I wonder if she's okay. Hold up. I'm looking at the screen and I'm like, wait a second. It's a whole picture and video of me, y'all. And I'm like, the fuck? I'm literally staring at the screen like, for the greater of a few, like, it felt like a full minute went by and I'm staring at the screen on pause and it's me. And I'm just like, just reevaluating my life. Like, no. And I am confusion. Literally, I don't even see, I'm still like, how Sorati said, dumbstruck. Like, that's how I feel right now, okay? So, yeah, that's that. So, basically, I keep watching the video because I really want to know what happened to me because since it's my picture, I'm like, girl, let's hear what's happening with me in this captivity. Like, all this stuff I didn't know. And it is so funny, y'all, because like I know drama channels be trying to pump out that content quickly, but even like, and what's good is she did say, do y'all think this is a scam or do you think this is really her? Because you can't see my full face, but there were some conspiracy moments where she was talking about all the possibilities of like people controlling, and since the video of the hair was taken by somebody else, I'm gonna just play the clip for y'all right
someone
here.
else is manipulating her, and I think it's probably the same person who filmed the video that you just saw, the person holding the camera while she's showing off her hair. I think that's who's manipulating her now, and I think that's who's behind this particular Instagram page. I feel like Joycelyn Savage doesn't have those things that give you power.
So yeah, she basically said since the video was taken by someone else, that was Joycelyn's new handler and the new person controlling her since R. Kelly is locked up to like take his place. And I'm just sitting here like, because me knowing the full truth, that is my homegirl who laid my bundles, okay? And this video is not taken nowhere near Atlanta, nothing. This video is taken in PG County, Maryland. So I was like, baby girl, like, I don't know. So yeah, after that, I had no choice. I had to go comment on the video. And of course my boyfriend's like, wait, watch the full video. Maybe she didn't say it's you. And it's like, nah, y'all, this is allegedly her. And I'm like, so people are comparing side by side to the two images. Like, is this her? Do you think it's her? I can come out fully today with full confidence and tell y'all that is not Joycelyn Savage on that page. And I'm going to show you, this is the image that was, or the video that was played in a lot of stuff. And then on this side, this is more photos from that day. That was taken in March of 2017 from a hair sleigh where I just was like, oh yeah, my homegirl was like, you know, to promo, can you like swing your hair around a little bit since I just laid it? And I was like, sure girl, you know, let's go blow in the wind. So we went outside and did that real quick and then got food. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much how I've gotten looped into this. I'm interested to see how like this plays out. If anything changes, I'll give you updates on what actually happens. But I was shook, bruh, because I'm like, I don't know, like that's literally me, bruh. Well, overall, I've been lighthearted about the situation and laughing, but thank God Patreon shut down the page because they couldn't verify the identity of the person. And I would just say, if you're a brand and you want to do promos through that page, you might not want to do that, because since it appears to be either a scam or a hacker, I can't confirm or deny this. Who knows how long that page will even be up. It might get shut down too. So you might pay for promo and your shit will just gone with the wind. So needless to say, that wasn't Joycelyn Savage on the Instagram story video. She quickly deleted it. I feel like some of my followers probably already clocked that was me, because I got DMs about it. So shout out to the person that DM'd me. Thank you, you're a real one. This made for a very interesting story time. I'm still laughing about it, but in the same way, it's kind of bittersweet, because it's like, where's the real Joycelyn Savage? And I hope she is okay. But just sending prayers out and hoping for the best with everything that's going on. Needless to say, y'all, I love y'all so much. And if you want more story times, which some of y'all said you really enjoy these, I'd be more than happy to tell y'all the crazy stuff that goes on, because it's a lot. So and I don't feel like I have the capacity to like be making up stories like this. Shit really be happening. So love y'all. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and peace out, gang. And I did it backwards. Oh shit. Peace out, gang, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, happy Vlogmas, y'all. I need a little bit of trouble.